Let's see, Waterstone, Eevee evolves into the water type. Eevee is a normal type, by the way.
Yeah.
Waterstone evolves into the water type Vaporeon. Oh, right, formed it. Okay. Firestone, fire type Flareon. Thunderstone, electric type Jolteon. Generation 2 was. You evolved for though. Generation 2 gave us two more evolutions. The psychic type Espeon levels up with high friendship during the day, or the dark type Umbreon high levels up with high friendship during the night. Generation 4, Sinnoh region introduced I forget it, the mossy rock I think, and something about ice, whatever, ice rock, ice something. Grass type Leafeon, who is right over here. And then the grass type Leafeon.
He's cute. Love those colors.
And I know. And then the psychic type Espeon here.
He's cute.
And I know
It's funny when you're doing that. Like you can every time you grab one, I'm like, yeah, it does look like the other one.
And I didn't know I threw Glaceon, ice type Glaceon. For the
He's cute.
I've had the evolutions for years, since at least had to have been the Marriott days. So it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Because the Marriott was 2016.
I was gonna say it was only a year before I met you.
I started the Marriott 2016 and probably got the evolutions, knowing me, probably 2017.
Yeah, and then I met you in 18.
And
the end of 18.
And with
I started May 19.
With the evolutions, there's one more evolution, the fairy type Sylveon introduced in Generation 6 along with Mega Evolution. And in Carlos, Mega Evolution and the fairy type.
Yeah.
That was, I knew there's another Gen 6 thing. How could I forget an entire actual type?
Yeah, well, there's a lot.
I mean, I was so focused on Mega Evolution, I forgot the whole little old thing of an actual type.
Yeah.
Because up until then, we only had...
Like an original type?
Original. Up until then, there wasn't a fairy type.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
And so some Pokemon ended up getting their types changed either partly if they were dual type or entirely. So for some, like Jigglypuff went from normal, originally just normal, to I believe now Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff to normal in theory.
Yeah.
But some Pokemon like Clefairy, and Clefable went from normal to just straight up fairy type.
Yeah.
Jolteon, electric type evolution of Eevee. Of all of its evolutions as it goes, would you mind moving Jolteon closer to its
Eevee?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Hey there, Eevee.
I just need Gigantamax Eevee, and I'll have all of Eevee's forms.
Yeah.
So like Meowth here. Oh, Meowth is a great example. Gigantamax Meowth.
I love his legs.
Yes.
They're hysterical.
Meowth evolves, not Gigantamax. So, Meowth, currently Meowth, Pikachu, and Eevee, if I remember correctly, are the only basic Pokemon who can evolve, who cannot evolve further if they can Gigantamax.
Yeah.
And if they have the Gigantamax factor, a regular Meowth with that factor who can turn into this, cannot evolve into a Persian.
Yeah.
But if it's just a regular old Meowth, it can evolve into a Persian. If it's a normal type found in Kanto and every other region except for two. It's a lowland forms or a lowland Meowth and a lowland Persian who are both dark type.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Galar, they changed it up a bit. It's a steel type now. But instead of Galarian Meowth evolving into a Galarian Persian, Galarian Meowth evolves into Persico. An entirely different species.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to have not just the Gigantamax Meowth plush, finally, but when I got introduced in Pokemon Go recently, I was so excited.
He's pretty cute.
I'm not so excited about the fact that the CP, whatever it is, the maximum level it can reach in the game is 800. To give you an idea, the lowest for the Great Battle Leagues, they go by 0 to 1,500 and 1,500 like another 1,000, something like that. So if your highest CP completely maxed out is 800, I'm not even at the halfway point. No, correction. I'm 50 over the halfway point.
All right.
Because half of 1,500 is 750. So yeah.
Yeah, so you're a little over.
Still.
You're getting there.
And that's the highest my fully maxed out Gigantamax Meowth in the game, in Pokemon Go can go. I'm like, that's depressing.
That's
but
depressing.
Also, it's a Gigantamax Meowth, so I'm stoked.
Yeah, right?
Stoked. Ooh. Pikachu! Finally, Gigantamax Pikachu.
What's the red thing that's around them? Looks like a ponytail holder. Because it's around this guy, too. It's around his upper chest.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
I never compared them to be
it's literally the exact same thing. That's wild. Now we're seeing it everywhere.
I'm going to go with it. It has to be a Gigantamax thing.
Could be.
Because it can't be just a coincidence.
No, they're the same.
1, 2, and 3.
They're the same thing. Like, you can tell that they're sewn a certain way, too.
Maybe it's another way to go, if you see this thing, Gigantamax. Not just a giant-sized Pikachu. I don't know.
Right? Like, that's the official marker for Gigantamax. Yeah.
It might be, actually.
Well, now we'll have to... You got any more? Because if you got one more in there...
Gigantamax, Snorlax.
Hey, yeah. The what's the same with the trees got one up top.
Oh.
Yep. There it is.
I did not notice
It's a Gigantamax thing.
Oh.
That's wild.
I love my Gigantamax Snorlax. You do not know how excited I am.
He's pretty cute.
You know the head moved. Mattress, I mean. Do you know the difference between a male and female Pikachu? Regular Pikachu, not Gigantamax. Once gender was actually officially introduced, I want to say a regular Pikachu will have just this kind of a tail flat, but if it's a female, hot chin.
Oh.
Sometimes they're subtle like that. Sometimes it's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the tiniest
Something simple
thing. Or at least according to what I've seen on Bulbapedia. And like I said, for Pokemon, like we always like Combi, the subtlest difference, female because of this.
Yeah.
Without it, you're gone.
Yeah.
With it, do that.
Yeah.
There we go. And only females can evolve into Vespiquen, and I love things like that. There's another Pokemon from Generation 7.
Well, we are the only ones who can create life, so.
The Fairy type Sylvia. I love that they gave Eevee a Fairy type evolution.
Yeah.
Fairy type was actually introduced. It was the perfect Pokemon, in my opinion, to be able to go, Fairy type.
Yeah.
And to really show off the new type that never existed before.
Yeah.